Okay, we're going to talk about money, and we're going to get to the point where you need to hit bing, 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 and catch somebody's attention to try and get them to listen to what you're saying. And you start talking about the economy and gold and silver. And so, I've heard a lot about gold and silver. It's always in the news. It's always in the media. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. How much do you know about gold and silver? Let them talk. And you say, I've just learned a whole lot from a company called 7K. They educate people about gold and silver. It's really cool about all you can learn, all the things I didn't know, and all the government statistics are out there, but they never tell us about them. I want to ask you a question because I really care. And I know it may seem a little private, but how much gold and so how many gold eagles and silver eagles do you own? I didn't own any until I came into this company at 7K. Now I own a lot, and I'm going to have a lot more. And the reason is I was saving this kind of stuff. I was, doing IRAs, 401ks, CDs, annuities, all those things they tell us and train us to do. And I was doing this. But you know what? I found out that one little picture told me 10,000 words, like they told me that, when they started printing up that paper right here, it was all backed by gold and silver. That's the reason they printed it up. This 1 ounce silver coin, that 1 ounce American Eagle silver coin, and that $1 bill bought exactly the same amount of goods and services in 1913. But you know what? They couldn't, and the same thing with that $20 bill and the 1 ounce $20 gold piece back in 1913. But they weren't supposed to print up money, paper, unless they had gold and silver, the government. That was the basis of which they created this paper money. See, that's more convenient to carry around than a whole bunch of these. And so it was backed by gold and silver. Well, that all worked good. Supply, demand, inflation, deflation, all that kind of stuff. Until 1971. The government decided to get off the gold standard because they needed to print up a lot more money and give it away and support themselves. Well, it caused dilution. It started diluting what you and I were working for, hard for, and what we were saving to retire on in the future. But we didn't know it because nobody told us. Because nobody told us about gold and silver. I mean, we heard about it. We knew it's something the rich have, but we didn't understand what 7K is telling us about and educating us about. And I got educated. And so as the government kept printing up money, it bought less than that. It got diluted. It's not inflation. It got diluted. And so for those poor people that retired in 71, now you know why they all had to go back to work, because all their savings got diluted. Well, in 2013, that dollar bill only bought a nickel's worth in 2013 of the same goods and services it bought in 1913. Yet that 1 ounce silver coin bought 4 times the same goods and services it did in 1913. Wow. You didn't know that, and I didn't know that until I learned it from 7K. Oh, but this is 2021. The government's printing up money like wild, isn't it? And it's diluting it like wild. And you and I work hard, and we expect to retire, or we're working hard and we want to have a good retirement, depending on who you're talking to, their age, okay? They're still in a working environment or about to retire or already retired. So in 2021, just a few short years, this dollar bill only bought a penny's worth of the same goods and services it did in 1913, yet this silver coin buys much more than it did in 1913. How much more? Let's look. Let's take a few more cogent, pertinent, personal examples. Now, I'm going to show you the effect of that dilution real quick. That's the government statistics. These are essentials, the basics. That's 18 years. That's not inflation, that's dilution. These things had to go up. It means it took more dollars to get them, okay? But none of our salaries went up that much. So we got behind her. And we kept saying times are getting harder. No, we were being diluted. The best example of all is milk. In 1965, $1 or 1 ounce silver coin bought a gallon of milk. Now we're taught to save this kind of stuff. That's what we're brainwashed to do. We should be saving gold and silver, but we don't know anything about it. Let's go to 2019. Now you need milk. In 2019, that dollar will only buy half a pint's worth of milk. Yet that same 1 ounce silver coin will buy 5.1 gallons of milk. Let me explain to you dilution. This is 2021, isn't it? That dollar bill won't even buy you a taste of milk anywhere. Just go try and get some milk for $1 somewhere, anywhere. They won't even give you a taste. They might give you a shot of milk for $1. Well, that same 1 ounce silver coin about over 7 gallons of milk today. See what I mean by dilution? What should we be having if we want to preserve our wealth, if we want to preserve our retirement? If we all have paper, we aren't going to have a very good retirement, as they dilute our money every day that we've worked hard for or we're working hard for. Well, 7K, your financial professionals, they're not going to tell you that. They don't want you to know because they don't make any commission off you buying this stuff. Well, I'm going to tell you, do you need some extra money? You want to have some extra money? You want to stop giving Caesar everything in your taxes? Are you in a business on the side? You need to be in a business on the side so you don't have to, all your taxes don't go to Caesar. Just like big corporations, you need to write off your cell phone. You need to write off what you pay for it every month. You need to write off your computer access at home. You need to be in a home-based side business. You need to join me in 7K because it counts as a side business. We get to tell people about gold and silver, educate them. And it's like Sam's, it's like Costco. They get to join as a membership. Only way people are going to find out about it is you and me telling them. And they got a great compensation plan. It's a referral marketing plan, just like Costco was. Costco pays people to tell people about memberships and bring them in and become a member. That's what Amazon did the same thing when they first started. They pay referral commissions. That's not unusual. But this company pays some unbelievable referral commission if you want to own it. But you don't have to own it, but you can buy gold and silver and you can learn about it. So you got two things. You need to be just a member, like you're a member at Costco or Sam's or Amazon, and buy gold and silver at cost. Oh, yeah, I did say cost. And then learn everything you need to learn. And it's a year's membership. And if you want to earn money, I mean, gee whiz, you make an extra $500 a week every week. And you can make a residual income of $500, or you can make $1,000, or you can do like Bob Reid. He's 74 years young, and he started it part-time just to help people understand gold and silver. And he built it up, had some people on his left and his team, and then he started making $1,000 every week. And he started making a couple of years later, he was making $2,000 a week, and then he became a goal, and he started making $7,000 a week. And heck, now 4.5 years later, he's making $10,000 a week. I mean, we can do like him too. In fact, I'm part of his team, and we want you to be part of the team. You want to look at it and see what it's really like. You want to find out. You want to get some information. I want you to see it. I want you to watch a couple of videos. I want you to sit there. Here, I'll watch a video with you. Let's see him do this presentation and play one of my presentations, or play the 18-minute wealth strategy presentation, and get them started. Let them ask the questions they need to ask.